Hello, beautiful souls. Let's talk about self love, self care, our well being in general. And today I want to talk about change. You've probably heard, like I have, that people are struggling with change, that we are finding it difficult to adapt to the new normal, which is true in a way, but life was already complicated before. And when we say that people don't like change, I'm not sure that's always true, because there are changes that we like and we desire. We like to feel adventurous, and there are things we want to do. When we say, I want a baby, I want to buy a house, I want to move to another city, to another country, it is a big change. It is an adventure, and we like to feel adventurous and bold. But it is the kind of change that we have decided. When it is our choice, we are quite happy to change, even if it means making a huge change in our lives. What we don't like is the kind of change that comes unexpectedly and that we have no power to control, right? We don't want people to spring something on us. We don't want something sudden and unexpected to happen. And that generally is because we don't know how to deal with that change, okay? We want to feel that we're in control. We want to feel that we are the one who makes the decision. We want to feel that we have a choice. For instance, you might think that it's time to give your partner a key to your apartment. But if the other person asks you for a key and tells you it's time to give them your key, it's not the same. And you might feel ambushed, you might panic, you might refuse, even if you had been thinking that it was true, even if you had been wanting to do it. But you don't want to feel forced. You don't want to feel that you are forced to do something. And usually, the reason we don't want that is because we are not confident. We are not sure we can deal with something that is imposed on us. Usually, it's a lack of self-confidence, and the best way to address this fear is to remind ourselves that we have dealt with so many problems in the past, that we have overcome so many difficulties, so many obstacles, and that we have learned from them, that we have managed to grow, to evolve, and to become even stronger. We don't need to be afraid of change. And the past year has shown us that we are very good at finding ways to adapt to our new circumstances every time something like that happens. And it was the biggest change ever for so many of us. We are living in a completely different way, and we are coping rather well with it. I know I talked about that in another video, but I really have to insist on this idea because we are doing a very good job, most of us, of adapting and dealing with the problems as they come. So one of my favorite affirmations is comes from Susan Jeffers, the author of Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. She's a wonderful teacher and very inspiring. And one of her favorite affirmations is, whatever happens, I'll handle it. And that's true. That is true. We need to remind ourselves of the fact that we can deal with anything all the time. We can. It's just a question of knowing and remember it. We are strong. We are adaptable. We are resourceful. But we need to remember it. we need to remember that there's no need to panic. It will be all right. We can decide that it will be all right. Whatever happens, we will handle it. We will learn from it. We will grow from it. We will become even stronger. We will. Because we have been all this time. We are constantly doing it already without realizing that we are. So that's all for today, but stay tuned. Take extra good care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.